playtime! Yay!
Hi, I'm Polly Pocket. Let's have fun in my playhouse together.
In the early 1990s, Mattel's Polly Pocket took the world by storm. It's a great concept. You get the doll and the dollhouse in pocket-sized compact cases. It became so huge that, of course, they made a version for little boys.
Mighty Max, Mighty Max.
It's Mighty Max.
Welcome to Skull Dungeon.
Now, in the 90s, a company called Trendmasters had the license to release Godzilla toys in North America, and they were not immune to the tiny toy craze at the time. Which brings us to these, the Godzilla Micro Battle Playsets. Right here is the entire first wave in all its glory. Each set featured Godzilla's head that would open to reveal a different battle in a different location. Every set came with a collectible bonus trading card of a Toho monster. And of course, we have the seal, so you know this is an officially licensed Godzilla product. None of that bootleg nonsense. You could see that unlike Polly Pocket or Mighty Max, this case opens all the way to create two flat surfaces. One side will usually be landmarks from that city, and then the other side would be a unique environment you might see in a Godzilla film. Don't just stop at LA, Godzilla didn't. Now that's good marketing copy. So that was the LA set, and here's the San Francisco set, where Godzilla fights King Ghidorah. I guess he spent some extra time in California. You got Alcatraz, the Golden Gate Bridge. But wait, there's an extra building in this set. Weird. We'll see what that is later. Then Godzilla hops a plane to New York City to take on Rodan. Now we're talking. You get to destroy the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, and... this is awkward. Moving on. These are a little bit of a pain to find still in their packages at a decent price. A complete set usually commands a high price on sites like eBay. We're talking anywhere from $50 to over $100. Because they're becoming nice collector items. But whatever, let's open them up and play with them. Now this is annoying. The collector's card is taped into the packaging. This tape is really stuck on. Did it have to be taped on? On both ends? The card has King Ghidorah's accurate origin from the film Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. But think about that for a moment. That movie didn't officially come out in North America until a little bit later. So imagine how insane the plot on this card sounds out of context. Time travel? Dorats? What? The head sculpt is nice. It won't fit in your pocket quite like the other micro toys, but I'm impressed with the amount of detail, and even the paint job is decent. Alas, poor Godzilla. I knew him, Horatio. You can see that, of course, there are a lot of tiny pieces. That's why it's hard to find these on eBay opened and complete without missing parts. So it turns out my San Francisco set came with an extra Empire State Building from the New York set. Wow, maybe I shouldn't have opened it. The little figures look good. They're simple enough, but that's fine. Good sculpts, simple paint jobs. And the Empire State Building is now in San Francisco. Yeah, it's my playtime. I do whatever I want. A rocket launcher 3 times bigger than Godzilla. I feel like this would destroy the whole planet. To launch a missile, you tap it on the back. And you have to hit it with just the right amount of force. Too little and it won't go anywhere. Too much and it's lost forever. Godzilla's checking out Alcatraz, but the whole prison turns and parts the sea like Moses, opening a trapdoor like a James Bond villain. Meanwhile, King Ghidorah attacks the bridge because he hates the opening to Full House. You can even see Godzilla's underwater lair by taking a look under the sea. No singing crabs, though. Oh, now here's the hard part, putting the pieces away for storage. I guess you could try to shove most of them into the hidden compartments, but look, his mouth won't close. There are a lot of big pieces in this particular set. Oh man, I just puked a small me. Moving on to the LA set with Hollywood. It's all good. Yeah, so as you can see, it's the same head. Once again, the card is taped into the packaging, and now we have Mechagodzilla. His card's a bit different. Instead of a full bio, we have a list of stats. Wikizilla, are you watching this? How accurate are these stats? And when are you gonna let me guest voice an episode? So you get another Godzilla, and it's the same Godzilla. I guess it's fine, but we're starting to see the areas where Trendmasters cut some corners with production costs. I didn't mention this before, but it's a little bit of a pain to get the landmarks to stay in place. They're not very secure, and that's on purpose so Godzilla can easily knock them down. But the buildings tend to fall over if you shake the set even a little bit. Alright, the LA set is ready for play. Yeah, take that, Godzilla. Beep boop beep. I like the Mechagodzilla figure here. We've got a little cave space here, not so much a trapdoor as it is just storage. Roar! Take that, LA, with your laid-back attitudes and legalized pot. Take that, Hollywood Bowl, with your Bjork concerts. Over here we have a hangar that Mechagodzilla can go into, but I'm not sure how. Is there a button or a switch? Oh, it turns out you have to really push him down. Then to push it back up, you use that hole underneath. This head is a little easier with storage, thank God. Now I puked a whole city. I should mention that these plates can pop off to provide a little bit more storage space. They just won't snap back on very securely when they're full. And that does not help with the San Francisco set very much. I mean, look at this. I'm afraid to open it. Everything's gonna spill out. Time for one last battle in New York City. Rodan looks deranged in this art. And of course we have our tape. His card bio is more general, not very specific to any particular movie. And look at this, I have cards 6, 7, and 8. I guess 1 through 5 came with other toys. This is annoying. My New York plate is kind of warped and it won't snap into the head very securely. I don't know if they're all like this, but this sucks. After we snap the cave on, we have the zipline rope available, but I'm not sure where the other end goes. I guess you just hold it. The box isn't offering any hints. Here's Rodan, and he has the hole on his back for the string, which I don't love, to be honest. It kind of ruins the figure. I'd rather not have the hole or the zipline and just have a better miniature Rodan. But yeah, this whole zipline feature's not great, and when it's not in use, you just have a string hanging there. We have another ocean layer for Godzilla to hang out in, but check this out, there's a plate here that— I hate how wobbly this is! Also, this is still really awkward. Anyway, you turn the Empire State Building and it helps Godzilla smash stuff. It's kind of like his accomplice. And hey, technically the Empire State Building is a kaiju, if you saw Ghostbusters 2. Let's see how storage fares with this set. Alright, it's not bad, all things considered. So yeah, as you can see, once closed, you can't really tell the sets apart from each other. It would have been really nice to have heads of other monsters, or at least more variations of Godzilla's head. Follow the middle head, follow the middle head, keep your eyes on the middle head. Middle head for your eyes and you win the prize. And there actually was a second micro-series where they did change some of the heads. If you want a more in-depth look at the next wave, including some cool pictures, I really suggest you check out the Sphinx blog. Aside from this, he's posting cool Godzilla vintage stuff all the time. I want to highlight his picture of the Biollante set where you fight in Washington, D.C. Then you have this larger Mecha King Ghidorah G-Force playset. And another Mechagodzilla set, but this time it's in a high-tech base. And then you have this very rare set of Space Godzilla in Tokyo. For me anyway, all the Wave 2 sets have been hard to find. I don't ever see them pop up on eBay. If you have any of these, you're very lucky. So are these sets worth getting? I think they are, but not for the prices that you'll see online. I think they're pretty okay, not something I'd recommend you break your bank for unless you're just an avid collector. This is MIB. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Playtime, where we celebrate imagination played together and maybe learn something we didn't know. Let me know what you think of the Godzilla Micro Battle series in the comments, and share your memories if you had these. Please don't forget to support the channel by sharing, and subscribing. Click the notification bell and follow me on Twitter at MonsterIslandB.